Peter and Raunu, and we made Tower Defense. I'll just start here. Tower Defense is a game for 2 players on one iPad. I play 1, please play 2, and I will start. The goal is to click on as many. You have 2 squares as it says there. Right. So, and when you win a round, you pull the tower closer to you. Where do you have to click? The number of your colors. So I have to click 4 green ones now. The sound effect actually only playing over AirPlay, I don't know why. But this is like, that's it. We have this game.
So I have to admit, I have not very much to show because of some kind of procrastination, technical problems. So the basic idea I had some kind of this week was maybe you could just combine roguelike with some other kind of genre. The one I thought about was in the first place something like ego shooter, where you have to roam around random generated rooms, shooting enemies, looting and stuff, like a roguelike.
That you want to do that in 8 hours? Yeah?
No, as a ego shooter. That's the previous whatever. So one of the themes of this jam was tower defense, and I thought, tower defense. Maybe you could just make a roguelike combined with a tower defense, where the environment is generated randomly, and okay, as I said, I have not much to show. You can see some kind of level generation. Okay, it's not that spectacular. Not properly spawning enemies, and
it's not a bug, it's a feature. I see your team.
Of course. And okay, that's some kind of it. Maybe I will do something later on the game after the jam, but probably not. If you want to do the game, you're welcome to.
I think your description should be things keep happening.
So our game is very simple. The thing is that you can revert the other player's battle direction, and it's very competitive, such that you...
Each player has a button to revert the other player's direction or change the feature of the ball. So if it is a brown one, like this one, you don't have to touch it because the other person is going to get points. And it's randomly, either it will change the direction of the other person or what the ball does. So, yeah. And there is a bug, but I hope you don't see that at some point. If the ball goes back, it's a feature. If the ball goes back from the board thing, then you can get a lot of points. like 50 at once.
Yeah, it goes like back and forth, and you get like 50 points once.
And the game doesn't end, right?
No.
No. Endless fun.
Okay, so it's like the same concept, but now we have like 4 pedals. And you can see the revert function is still there, but like the players who have the revert control will actually be like red. So as you can see here, so you have to like adjust to it and be an asshole, and like when the other
I'm the asshole.
That's uninteresting. And we build like a feature in where you can actually accelerate the ball to be like even more of an asshole. Come on! And it's like chaotic because like everybody can switch the orientation of all the other 3 pedals, and you can even switch it twice and 3 times, so it's confusing and it's kind of...
Yeah, it's only sounds.
Yeah, well, no sound, but this is...
Ping.
Oh, I'm winning again, as everyone can see. Almost. Come on.
Well, that's it.
Let's show the cross-code transportation thing.
That's the one. Oh, yeah.
Well, basically, they thought that we can use a hotkey to transport your bar next to the place the ball is going to be, if you're not going to make it.
That's hard to explain right now. It does work.
Yeah, I need to wait when it's there, and then I can pop that.
So, for example, if somebody's turning the controls in the last second, you can directly safeguard to the right position to like save it in a way. And there's always like a cooldown every time you use an ability in a way. You can't use it one like very frequent. There's like a 2 to 5 second cooldown between each other. Yeah. Somebody wants to.
Right, so yeah, we made a game where you're fighting with towels in a locker room. And you have to throw soap at each other to make you slip. Basically, the concept was, yeah, there's towel defense, you've got to defend yourself from getting hit with a towel by the other guy. We wrote a soundtrack that is 6 seconds long and looping, so you can several times during our presentation. At the last minute, we realised the game wasn't actually fun at all, so we added in a teleport button that makes you randomly teleport like in asteroids. What else? Yeah, basically, none of us like did what we planned to do. I'm the programmer and I did all the art instead. Most of which is stolen off the internet and then remixed, so it's not copyright infringement anymore. And yeah, that's Locker Room Combat.
So yeah, we made a game. It's a Duel game where you can lose instantly. It's not a bucket feature. Yeah, it's a random generated level for 2 players playing it as an arena. You can flip the blocks from the bottom into the air, and then shoot it, and then they blink and explode after, right? So you destroy the whole arena and try to kick the other player into the lava, or make him explode or something, or yeah, fail.
Anticlimactic. So because of this ultra wide screen.
How do you decide which block is going to destroy?
There's a cover side. I can move over now.
Good job.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
We're Andre, David, Tom and me, John. We decided to make a browser game using the behated.io library. We're all quite new to it, so we're just mucking around a bit. We, from the idea of the towel attack, or the towel defense, we decided to create one where you're this sort of fat guy defending your towel at the beach, and you have to get 10, but you also have to not get burned, so...
That doesn't have graphics.
Okay.
So the umbrellas are meant to represent like other people trying to steal your towel, but we didn't have time. So you chill on your towel and you get macho points, but if you get burned, your macho goes down, so you gotta go. And like, the idea was, once you got lots of macho points, like cool things would happen to you, but if you didn't have macho points, like birds would shit on you. And yeah, if you don't get back to your towel quick enough, then some of these people trying to steal your towel will steal it, and then you lose the game. The idea was not to have like an end game, it was just to get super macho and but like, if you get up to, I think we might get up to 1,000, and if there's not a bug, there's go. Yeah, now you'll get up to 1,000. And since we didn't have any cool shit happening.
Okay, my theme is tower defense, because we have to defend the tower before his die in the lava. And yes, so we start. Okay, you are a player with no texture, and you have to jump and run over the boxes. Yes. And there's 2 levels with different difficulties, and you are very slow if you walk backwards.
It's a trap.
Kind of similar to lockerroom towel fight. Just slap. Unfortunately, the health is still missing, so you can't win the game right now.
It's not a real objective, it's sort of just beat the slap. Raymond makes awesome sound effects for this. Like the soundtrack and the steps, it's all synchronized. Yes.
Adam did the graphics and I made the programs, so.
Beautiful.
Eat my towel.
There's a lot we want to put into it, but so much
Should have power-ups, something like that?
Yeah, the original plan was like each platform would have power-ups and stuff.
It should be a huge coliseum.
I think you can try jump over the match, like over the...
Yeah, I think that's quite possible. Yeah, that's the moonwalk. Yeah, this is super towel warriors.
So this is our game. You're this guy from Brooklyn or Manhattan, whatever, and you're totally wrecking shit with your Jedi Force. So there is this water coming out, and you just have to make it disappear because you don't want to lose your towel. And actually, we plan to have some children over there with a camera who like want to see you naked, and you totally don't want that. So, to win, you have to like push the space key 150 times. So you have to like just penetrate like crazy and have to avoid the water drops. And I think you have 3 hit points. So yeah, you can lose, you can win. And there's Batman on top of the roof, and he's like, oh yeah. My guy's like totally wrecking shit. He's awesome. You like him, and yeah, he has this power because of the window. There is a big backstory, but we didn't write it yet, so. Oh yeah.
No, what is it? Right. So the game was designed to replace the full screen, and now we got the picture and the Oh, now it's working. I'm just a dentist.
Philip, and also our team was Tengen, who had to leave early. And this is our game, Lumen. It's an underwater setting, and you're like this abstract submarine kind of thing. It has only limited light to see like its surroundings, and we had like an explorative kind of thing in mind. The thing is that we started with a JavaScript engine, Phaser, which also the other team used, until we very, very lately discovered that the engine is not as capable as we thought it was. So using, like, we had this alpha, like bitmap alpha layer that we wanted to use for the surroundings and the collision detection, but that does totally not work with Phaser. So within the last 2 hours, Philip redid the whole thing in Unity. Woo! And yeah, so yeah, that's what we got out of 2 hours. Yeah. Right. Do you want us all to say something?
There is like a fake screenshot.
Yeah, like we have some concept.
The game maybe to look like what we failed.
Yeah. But that's how it goes. Like we could actually, like, we plan to collect little sources of light that affects how your own light, like its strength and diameter and whatever. And we also had like a multiplayer game in mind, but yeah, let's not talk about it. Thank you.